I do not have a need to come out here and deceive people. I don't have to do that. I don't need to sell people an alternative form of spirituality simply to get them to buy into me and give me money, possibly to pay off the debt that I acquired from my previous fraudulent charges. I don't need to do that. Because if you guys don't already know, Zaza Ali, aka according to Tariq Nasheed, Ginger Daniels, already has a prior Fed charge for fraud to the tune of millions of dollars. So this is something that is just it appears to be a repeated pattern for her. But people aren't doing things based on integrity and honor and what's right. They're doing it based on who they like, who they don't like, and who they find attractive. And this is why we can't get anywhere. Because if people were using discernment, you wouldn't have people, Umar Johnson, Boyce Watkins, Brother Polite, Tariq, numerous different people being exposed for fraudulent behavior and still being able to thrive off of the Black community. This woman sat up here, lied about everything that she was, everything that she stood for, engaged in very predatory actions against the Black community, and most people are sitting up defending her, making excuses for her, talking about, well, oh, well, she's attractive anyway. What does that tell the dominant society and other people who are looking at the Black community as fodder to be exploited? Just by looking at her, she was not trustworthy. I thought she was very attractive, charismatic, but I felt that there was something in her eyes and in her energy that said that she wasn't authentic, she wasn't to be trusted, and that she wasn't for the community. Despite these thoughts upon seeing her, I didn't make videos bashing her because, again, I don't make videos bashing people. I kept my opinion to myself. And when Angel presented me with the fact that she was going to be on a panel that I was involved in, I still didn't say, I don't want to be involved in any panel discussion with Zaza because I don't like her. This is a benefit that people really don't afford to me. And that's fine. They don't have to. I don't think that people need to be forced to accept people if they don't like them. You can choose to like people, and you don't have to like other people. But I never set up and made videos about her, disparaging her, whether I dislike her content or not. Although I didn't get an opportunity to dislike her content because I never watched it. There was nothing really about her that was engaging to me. She mentioned high vibrational frequencies. She mentioned a lot of things, yet when it comes to this situation where it involved people believing her, trusting her, and relying on her to bring to fruition a spiritual retreat that they paid their money for, and in the event that she did not, which it seems like all documents is gearing towards her not fulfilling her word, she became very mean-spirited herself. She became very low vibrational. She called people names. She blocked people. She said that the community is expendable to her. She doesn't owe anyone an explanation. She came out being fully arrogant and bordering on demonic, actually. Her level of deception. So I'll give you guys just a breakdown of the story that's been given. Keep in mind, she has not come forth and defended herself, and probably because she said that she doesn't owe anybody any explanation. Now, Nyla sent me the email response that she, according to numerous people who, and the news clip, who had booked the trip, Zaza Ali, in January of the year, she talked about this spiritual retreat in Sedona, Arizona. It involved like Reiki, it involved massages, it involved hiking, a number of different options that you could engage in just to spiritually unwind and center yourself. I have no problem with people wanting to do this. I actually think the idea of it was great. However, if I wanted to engage in something about that, I wouldn't have engaged in it with Zaza Ali because unlike a lot of people, I actually have discernment, and I discerned from very early on that she wasn't anybody that was trustworthy to me. And many of them paid over $1,500. There were 39 women on the manifest that was sent to us from one of the participants. And the one I say sent to us, I mean sent to Nyla by numerous different participants. These things were sent by email to her from Zaza's assistant, okay? Her assistant named Robin sent out a final manifest because they were supposed to be sharing hotels with each other. And on that manifest, there was 39 women who had signed up for that retreat, okay? Out of the 39 women, it looks like there was only maybe about three to five of them who were refunded. And they were refunded after the news did a story on Zaza Ali because they couldn't get their refunds back. They were going back and forth with her. Now, there are also emails and documents that Zaza Ali, not Zaza Ali, but the Nyla was sent from members and participants that showed how Zaza Ali, up until the day before they were supposed to leave for the trip, mind you, one of them was leaving from Puerto Rico, so she maybe had already could have possibly gotten on the plane. Zaza Ali canceled the trip, okay? She canceled, and even in the news clip, it shows that she canceled and said that she canceled because she got into a car accident. Now, it's been confirmed that the car accident did happen. However, it was a fender bender that both of them walked away from. However, Zaza Ali, according to numerous people who came forth and spoke with Nyla, Zaza Ali told them that this was a very serious car accident. Her back was hurting. Basically, she stated that she sustained injuries in that car accident that made it where she had to cancel the trip. Now, one of her participants, the one that you saw on the news, Hope, because she had already booked her plane ticket and because she was very interested in going to Sedona, Arizona, she decided that she would call the hotel to confirm hotel reservation so she could go on her own. The hotel informed her that there had been a contract, it had been arranged, it was canceled, all of the rooms were canceled due to the fact that Zaza Ali did not pay. There are emails that shows all the way up to October 29th, Zaza Ali was sending emails, still collecting money for a retreat and at a resort that she already knew she had no rooms booked in. There are multiple resorts in Sedona, Arizona that she could have arranged as backup options, even in the event that the other one fell through. However, the other one fell through because she allegedly did not pay for it. The hotel told Hope that they called Zaza multiple times, they reached out to her multiple times, and that she didn't pay for it, she didn't return calls, so they had to end the contract and they had to book the rooms out to other people who wanted them. So even though she had a contract, it sounds like from the beginning she had no intention on securing that actual resort. So the whole thing seems like she could have set this up specifically to get money. Now, a lot of people are going around saying that she paid all the money back, and that is not true. She had 39 women on that manifest. So if you take $1,000 and you multiply that by 39 people, that will be $39,000. Now, we already know that it was significantly more than that. Some people even paid upwards to nearly $3,000. She collected nearly $60,000, okay? You cannot pay amounts of money to the tune of $60,000 back with $15,000. Even in Nyla's email, Zaza Ali only admitted that a number of people greater than 11 were paid back. But there was 39 women on that manifest, so a number greater than 11 could be 12. Where is the rest of the people, and where is their money? So this is the problem that I have with people. This is a woman who is proving to be very dishonest, who is proving to lack integrity, who is proving to be the very opposite of what she portrayed herself to be on numerous videos. This woman's attitude shows that she is so arrogant that she thinks even after possibly swindling people out of 60 grand or more, that she does not owe them an explanation, that they are expendable to her, that she can sit there and say she doesn't care what anyone in the community thinks of her. She's been explaining herself for 5 years and she's not going to continue to do so. How is that okay for people? We had a man that wasn't even in the Black community that was able to get $250,000 based on his alleged allegiance to Black Lives Matter. That is a problem. And it's a problem that Black people will continue to perpetuate simply because they don't know how to tell the difference from who's friend and who's foe. And I've said that several times before. The problem is that despite our history, despite the infiltrations, despite all of the movements that were broken down and the leaders who were taken out, despite all of that, Black people still don't understand how to tell the difference between who's friend or foe, even when they're given all opportunities to do so. Literally, the evidence it couldn't be more obvious. They're literally putting it right in your face, telling you I don't care, and Black people still don't care. And this is what makes you doomed, because it doesn't matter what savior you have, you're going to continue to reject the truth and base things on who you like, who you're attracted to, who's making you feel good. Whether they're making you feel good with a lie or the truth does not matter. This woman sat up here, lied about everything that she was, everything that she stood for, engaged in very predatory actions against the Black community, and most people are sitting up defending her, making excuses for it, talking about, well, she's attractive anyway. What does that tell the dominant society and other people who are looking at the Black community as fodder to be exploited? It's certainly not telling them that they will be met with a challenge. It's telling them that they are almost 100% guaranteed to succeed, because of the mentality of the Black community is so non-progressive that they don't really care what you say. You can say anything to them as long as they're able to agree with you. All they're going to do is they'll throw out money for you. It doesn't matter how much treasonous, fraudulent behavior you engage in. As long as they're attracted to you, they'll accept you. Now, you get up there really telling them the truth, really giving them the tools to move forward and progress, and they will ostracize you. They will try to take you down. They will drag you for filth. They will make up rumors about you, but all you have to do is just sell them a dream. Make them feel good, look good to them, while telling them lies and swindling them and deceiving them out of their money, and they'll embrace you with open arms. This is sickening. This is very sickening. Now, what I will tell you is that people will continue to have to make their rumors, because what they won't do is be able to go in my past and find anything to expose me. They will not be able to do that. If they were able to do that, they would have done it. And again, I challenge people to do it. It doesn't matter who you talk to from my past. The only thing that they're going to corroborate is information that I've already told, because I've been very transparent. Because nobody would ever be able to expose me for any fraudulent behavior, because I wouldn't be engaging in it. I wouldn't be swindling people out of money.